Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into NKN. The ticker is NKN versus USD. I just want to say thank you for your support, okay? Big up the CoinsKid crew, and thank you to each and every single one of you for everything that you do. So right now, NKN, just looking at this chart on a weekly time frame, you can see it's coiling up for some kind of break. There is a bit of a cup and handle pattern there as well. I'll look at that on the daily. Looks like it's forming. You're above the EMAs. You're looking good. You've got your golden cross here on the 10 and 20. You fell back into the 55 as support in a higher low. So you're coiling up. You're creating one big horizontal. I've seen numerous horizontals formed in this bull market, and projects have already broken out of them. Okay, Harmony 1 is one. I think was it AVAX that broke out, and I think off the top of my head, Solana, that broke out and absolutely went on. So you can see that you're sort of coming in towards some apex here on the weekly, holding support. If you start to come close to this, where you start to get the break, okay, and you break this level of resistance, you're looking to go long right there. So again, nothing I say is financial advice. Everything I do on this channel is for educational, entertainment purposes only. Do not take anything I say as financial advice, okay? So all I do is show you the charts and my sort of forecast. So providing we can continue to do what we're doing here, we're looking at continuation. This could be a beautiful little movement moving forward, okay? This little altcoin gem, NKN. So right now, just based off Fibonacci, I'll show you where potentially this particular project could actually end up. You could end up minimal at $5.85. That could be a minimal forecast, but you can actually get overextended here and come up to $24, and obviously the two at $13. So for me, I'm looking at very similar sort of scenario as this wave 3, because for me this is Elliott Wave Theory 101. Look, you come up wave 1, wave 2, you've got wave 3, which is a monster wave. You've had your wave 4 correction, and providing you can come up now and break this high, this would validate a wave 5 potentially. You could look at the 1618 minimal, but if we do start to go parabolic here, this is where you could see this absolute rush, and this could come up to these forecasts up there. So please bear that in mind, okay? So for me, the minimal forecast right now, based off Elliott Wave Theory and the fact that we're in a horizontal on the weekly and start to come up, I'm looking at $5.85 from here. So yeah, it's not a bad little appreciation for this particular project. It's around about 1,563%, which is around about 15x. But if we do start to get a little bit parabolic here and a bit overextended, you're looking at a 37x, and you're looking at a potential 67, 68x if we do start to get that sort of mania phase of the bull run, and we're looking at $24 round number here for this particular project, okay, NKN. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good for continuation. This is my minimal forecast, 585. I do expect us to get there, because a lot of things that have broken out of these horizontals are sort of on their way there. I think it's AVAX and Solana have actually already got to that particular project, so there's been a bit of a mad rush for them, and I do think the rest of the altcoins here, they're playing catch up, and this is, I think it's about $200 million market capitalization, so it's got a lot of room to grow. So this is very, very feasible, this particular forecast right here. But again, not financial advice. Nothing to say is financial advice. So I'm just going to get rid of that Elliott wave right now and look on the daily and see if there's any sort of patterns that are forming right here for this particular project. And straight off the bat, you can see the cup and handle. There's a couple of cup and handles just there. Let me get rid of this. No, keep it horizontal in. Get rid of that fib for you. Look, that you've got a large cup and handle just here. Okay, so you've got this level of resistance just there. Okay, you see that, and what you've done, you've created this large cup and handle, and you've come back and you're creating this handle. You're already breaking out the resistance, so this is a high confidence of the fact that you're going to come up and retest this neckline. That's how it works, okay? But obviously you got to break this neckline, which is a horizontal. But once you break that, you flip bullish, because you retrace into that high. Do you understand that? And you've got a large horizontal breakout. So this is extremely bullish. You're creating these high lows on the daily, really, really good. You're coiling up into some kind of apex here, and equally just there you've got a smaller cup and handle on the daily just there. Look, so it's all continuation patterns. Everyone, like I said to you, everyone shits themselves and thinking it's going to go to zero, but all it's doing is retracing to a key level support, putting high lows. It's bullish. It's really, really bullish. These patterns are really, really bullish. So you've got this large cup and handle, which have formed the basically the handle just there, and you're broken out. Look, so once you come up and you break that level of resistance just there, you've got a breakout target from there to there. So you can see you break out, and you're looking at that sort of price tag, 86 cents for that. But just here, you're putting another smaller cup and handle, which is a bullish reversal pattern just there. just there. Look, so once you break that level of resistance just there on the daily, you start to come up and break that neckline, you will be in a cup and handle pattern as well, a smaller one after a larger one. So that's what brings you up and breaks that neckline. Sorry. So you could be looking at a 55 impulse right there. So from here right now, that particular break takes you up around about 58%, but continuation takes you up around about 149%, and then obviously to retrace to the high, you're looking at around about 329%. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good going. It's pretty good. It's geared up basically, and if you start to look at it like that, once you get up to that particular level of resistance just there, you could run into a wall of resistance. And what you might do there, can't see into the future, but you're doing something like this, come up, create another little handle, and you've got another large cup and handle with a handle. You break that level of resistance, break that neckline, and then again you're going to be in a cup and handle pattern, continuation pattern, which is what I'm seeing across the board, to be honest with you. And that would see you have a lovely little pump up to there, to around about 290. And I bet if I drop the fibs on, I bet that's like the 1272 or something. It's a bit of a confluence. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. Almost bang on, isn't it? So you've got these technical targets that you're working towards. So you're looking at the 1272. Once you break that high, run into it resistance, which will be the technical target of a future potential cup and handle pattern right there. Roll back to a key level support. So it's looking good. In this bull market, you're looking for continuation until you roll over and lose lows, and you're not doing that at the minute. You create this foundation. You're creating a massive horizontal level resistance. This is what you want to see. If it just kept going up in a straight line here, potentially you run into that and you roll back, okay, then you lose it and you roll into the bear market. But so far so good. Beautiful high lows, lower highs, horizontal, breakout, boom, see you later alligator. It's looking really, really good. So where could be a key level of support to actually enter this particular project? Okay, so on the daily time frame just here, you have actually put in, let's have a look, not quite, it's got rejected, hasn't it? You got rejected just there, and you rolled over, so you've not quite got you buy and go to the beach on the 55 and the 20. But once you do get that, I think that could be a good entry point for this particular project. So let me take a look on the 4-hour time frame here. So you've lost what is that? That's just nasty. That's some kind of handle, isn't it? That's some kind of falling wedge. So just here on the 4-hour, there's potentially some kind of falling wedge just there that you're creating. Okay, so you've got this level of resistance and support just there. You're coming down, you're tightening up. So potentially when you start to break that level of resistance just there, you would see a new impulse back up to where you formed the wedge like that. Do you see that? So you're coming down like this, boom, 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 boom. Oh no, it's going to zero. Break that, you come back up. So that in itself could be a fantastic entry point. Once you start to break that resistance, just confirmation, you could be looking at a beautiful little 18% long, and it would offer you a fantastic little entry point once you break that level of resistance just there. Okay, so yeah, it's looking good. It's looking really, really good for continuation. Like I said to you, if you look closely, look, you've got another little pattern here on the 4-hourly time frame. Let me show you. Okay, so potentially if you start to come up and do this, look, you break that level of resistance right there, this falling wedge that you're forming like that, which is a bullish reversal pattern. You come up and you hit that level of resistance just there. What you're forming, okay, you're forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern, which gives you a breakout target, which is the same as the cup and handle that we spotted on the daily. So it's a reversal patterns. Once you break out, boom, look, you're going to come up and meet that target. So yeah, this is a key level of resistance right here for NKN just there. Once you start to come up and break that, you really are getting the party started, and you are breaking out. You're breaking these lines here. There's level of resistance at the horizontal, and with that you're in a technical target which is above this larger cup and handle, and effectively if you look at it, zoom out, you could be in an inverse head and shoulders again, putting in a monster right shoulder, break it, and you will be looking at that minimal 86 cents. So really getting the party started. Where's the key level support that you don't want to see lost? Obviously this trend line. If you do start to roll over, and you start to come down now and you create a lower low than that, that is quite negative, and with that you're potentially losing this trend line, and you would be rolling potentially into the bear right there. Okay, don't envision it. I think Bitcoins and crypto is relatively bullish for continuation, but I've always got to show you your support level. Okay, for if you start to lose this key level of support just here for this particular project, that could be quite nasty. Okay, it could be a sort of precursor to entering the bear right there. So 26 cents from here right now, that would be a whopping correction of around about 23%. Okay, so it's bullish, it's looking good. You're putting in potentially, you break out here, you're putting in a beautiful reversal pattern, a inverse head and shoulder pattern, and this could absolutely be a lovely little project moving forward. Take care everyone, hope you enjoyed that update. That's NKN. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.